Welcome to Rossler Security. My name is David Bramlett. I am the Technical Support Manager for US and Canada. Today we're talking Vitrax software, installing the Vitrax, and setting up the AxtraxNG for video capture. If you do not have the software already installed, we would need to download the same version of AxtraxNG that we have already installed. In our case, it's 23.04. The Vitrax software is a purchasable software. We do have a free license that comes with the Vitrax that allows you to use one camera for testing purposes, and for today's use, that is the software that we will be utilizing. Once our software has expanded, we want to choose Agree, we want to choose the Vitrax, and we want to Start. Accept your licensing agreement. Everything else is just yes or next. It is simply telling you that it's going to shut down the Axtrax server and then restart it. Created our desktop icons. It's disconnected our server so that it can start the installation. It's reconnected. We want to do our server setup, and we want to do our Vitrax activation wizard. Our case today, we're using the shareware version. If you don't have a name built in, just put your name, company name. We won't, in this particular case, use a password. We will allow connection from remote application. The application mode will be automatic with any with any user logon. Broadcast server setup, again automatic with any user logon. Server title, I'm just going to leave it at test. I'm going to leave it empty and use 8080, all network adapters. I'll leave it at scalable video. Now I want to go to my client. We want to start the local server. It'll ask to activate again. We'll do the same shareware version. It will automatically install your webcam. In our case, we want to use our IP camera. So we'll select IP cameras. Device title is going to be called a IP camera, or whatever name you choose for that. Our properties, we need to define what type of a IP camera we have. Mine is the Trident, the 672p. apply, tell it OK. I'm going to use motion detector. I need to put in my IP address that my camera is attached to. My login username and password for my camera are both admin. I can ping it to make sure that it's out there. Apply. OK. If I close this out, I will go into my software now. First thing that I want to do is go to video integration, to Vitrax, and I want to add a camera. It sees my webcam, it sees my IP. I want to attach that to AxtraxNG. Then I want to go to my panel. Okay, so next step we would want to do would be to set up our readers. We'll go to our reader 1, we'll go to access events, and we want to select access granted in our case. We are going to use the IP camera that we are using. And for reader 1, I'm just going to show us a snapshot and save it to archives. For demo purposes, I will do a pop-up and close it out by timer. On my reader 2, I am going to do a recording, and this recording is going to be 10 seconds. Going to tell it OK. Now if I swipe my badge on reader 1, I get a snapshot of my that would actually be the reader there, and I can go back and monitor to see who actually used that. If I do reader number 2, then I am doing a capture of a recording. If we need to go back and monitor, we can go to under events to archives. We can go to where our recording started. We can show the archive. And there we are, and it will show it for that time frame that we recorded it. We can also just take a look at a snapshot that we took. And here, this is just purely a snapshot depending on which you chose as far as your reader settings. And we also can go back and we can look at all of our snapshots. We can see exactly what time they were taken, and we can monitor from here or go back and review that. Thank you.